Hello guys, welcome to another video. This time around I wanted to show you my Exodus deck that I used to climb the ladder, and I reached top 50 with it, so I think it's a good deck, and by the way it's incredibly funny. So as always, I do not own the complete collection of Alpha Legion and neutral cards, so you can make this better or more consistent. So this is what is called a miracle deck. It can do an incredible amount of damage and stuff in an entire turn. It revolves around Exodus, which is the most offensive Alpha Legion character, and Demo the best Alpha Legion, the Lord in the game. It has this siege ability, which is similar to the Perturabo one, but he charges it for 0 the first turn, and then he deals um, all your energy in damage in the second turn. And this can do up to 10 damage, so it's really good. Then we have our cycle core of abandoned supplies, Laetitia Divinitatus, Arvus Lighter, which is an incredibly good card. Void Engagement, Command Bridge, and this is our draw component. Then we have the stun component, which is Aleph Null Veterans, for Fortronus Veterans, Lambda Thunderhawk, Autilon Score, and all of these allow us to consistently lock down the enemy warlord. Also Siriaru Squad is in the draw component, and these allow us to lock the board and continue to consistently deal damage. About the damage part, we have Ghost Legionary. I put this in as a one-off, but 2 would be very good. I do own only one of them. Then we have double Headhunter Squad. These guys, the fact that they have stealth and sneak attack often leads them to deal up to 12 damage before they get removed. And then we have a Serpent Squad that can become really huge, and also can be hide with the escape vent. This basically wants to hide Autilon Score or Serpent Squad if this is big enough, or maybe a Hunter Squad if you need the sneak attack and they did not gain stealth because you are in end game and they do not have that many cards in hand. Then we have about the draw component, the Pale Spear, in order to deal damage. This card, if put out early, it's incredibly strong. Otherwise it's not that good, but you can proc this 3, 4, 5 times into a single turn. Also a card that works very good with Pale Spear is Orbital Base, and this can deal like 7-8 burst damage in a single turn. It's a good card. I still do not know what to cut in order to include it. Also, if Pale Spear is not in play, Orbital Base is like not that good. Then we have Zabor Harrowing for board clearing and extreme burst potential, and one of many for shenanigans and healing, which comes in very handy against Perturabo or Angron, those kind of warlords that wanna burst you out. Also, this can give you Alpharius, and Alpharius gives you another 5 health, and then Omegon gives you another 5 health. So if you get an Alpharius in one of the many, this deck can heal up to 24 hit points between Arvus Lighter and one of the many Alpharius and Omegon. So you have pretty good protection against burst, especially in the long run. Also you have a ton of stun, which comes in very useful against Perturabo. So let's see some games. As always, this one against let's see one against Perturabo, which I do think it's a pretty good matchup for this deck. Informat Network is a card that we don't need because he has nothing that goes in stealth and this only 1 damage. This is very good because it let us stun him on turn 4. Of course we drew another Informat Network. False Flag is one of the best traps against Perturabo. I've gone for Command Bridge in order to get a Pale Spear, but we did not get it, so now we drop the double False Flag. If it throws one of these, it will be locked for an entire turn, which is pretty good considering he has a siege ability. There he is. He command bridges, so he could have Contrador right now in hand, but he plays Avoid Engagement. Now he makes me draw, which I do not think is a good idea, but I draw the Pale Spear and I play it. Now every time we draw a card, we basically deal 1 damage to him because he plays very little troops. He deals 6, but for 2 he does not have that good of a follow-up. He draws with Arbus Lighter and we plays the Phasedian Infantry that now dies. Now we have a lot of options. We drop the Headhunter Squad because this poses an immediate threat, and also he has to take it out of stealth and then kill it. He goes for Hero Power and Avoid Engagement. Now I can stun him twice, so this 6 damage is delayed by 2 turns at the very least, unless he has Remembers of Tizca. Another Phasedian Infantry. Enemy Within is also cool because this can be a very even matchup, and 5 damage given how much he draws can be very irritating and make you win the game, so that's nice. The worst you could get is the one that destroys a troop because it does nothing. Now he does this and viral bombs, which kills my entire board, but also takes damage, so I think that is not that bad. I mean, he had to viral bomb because the Headhunter Squad would have done another 6 damage. And right now is not like winning the race that much. Also because I can stun him again, and I can also play the Ghost Legionnaire. This with the Ghost Legionnaire it becomes really good. Also Autilon Score, it's a body that it's very difficult to remove because of the 9 health. He Mortar Strikes. Now I'm like not that close to dying because of one of the many and Exodus special card that makes him invisible. Now he draws 2 cards and this becomes incredibly big. I make him draw again and he draws this is 5. This becomes even bigger. Now he's like already out of range of Contrador. Now I play Corianus and we draw again. And the Pale Spear dealt like 12 damage this game. It's amazing. He's now at 7 health, stunned, with a 7-8 on the board. I have like 13 health and I can go invisible with Exodus and deal another 1 damage. And if I charge this, now he has to kill me or get killed because it's 10 damage. The fact that he throws 3 makes this incredibly big and also invisible. So this was the first game. It's an incredibly funny deck to play. It's maybe the deck I had the most fun with. Another interesting one was against this Kambanda, which by the way got the perfect start against my deck, because we cannot kill 1/3s very easily on turn 1, and he plays maybe the strongest option, which is this, because toads, yes, are good, but they can cause less problem than this, and are also more offensive, so I do think it's a pretty heavy deck. I tried to do something useful, but again, not this time. He command bridges, so the fact that he plays nothing makes me a little less worried. Also because I can kill one of these, and also I got the Pale Spear on turn 3 due to the counter attack. There it is. This is scary. Really strong card. And he played it for 3 mana, which is incredible. Now I can kill this, and I will do it, because if he has like Demon Chosen or something like that, it can become really good to have it discounted that much. He plays the Poxbringer, which is annoying, not game breaking, but annoying. Now I decide to tank the Fell River to my face. Oh no, I used the Fortunus Veterans and made a trap, and also switched to Exodus, because he has Berserk, so he needs to bash this. And also Ruinstorm. I mained the Ruinstorm for a long time, and they do not have that much anti-stealth. So I'm okay with this. Harvest Lighter is good. Let me heal. Now I go for Red Hunters because he could kill them, but he drops his entire board in order to do that. Oh, this is scary. And also got a Survivor, which is not that great. But it takes 6 to the face, and the fact that he has to attack means that this is not going any higher, and will drop eventually during the course of the game. Also, he has no more heals because he played both Poxberingers. This can become very big, so I hide it. Also, I have a Siriaru squad that can make it even bigger. He plays the Demon Brutes, which I do not like it that much. It's not a really strong card anymore. This is like the draw, because I can stun all of his troops. And also with the Informant Network I make this out of stealth and kill the Demon Brutes. Then I bash him with the Ghost Legionnaire and I proc the Survivor. Now the fact that I can draw 1, 2, 3 cards in this turn, he plays the mutation, but right now for the Outlaw score also another Lambda Thunderhawk would have done it. Now he's stunned and surrenders. Okay, so the last battle report, maybe against Lorgar. Guilliman. Let's go with Guilliman. Replace the two energy guy because proxies courage and does nothing for me, so I go with any within. Now I can, since Guilliman is not a very active warlord, I can make a lot of traps and make him draw it and gain advantage in this way, because I will not give him any option to get courage out of his cards. Like right now he has already 10 damage in the deck. He's drawing a vehicle, which can be a turn 4 mortar carrier, but since I can't do anything about it, I drop another trap in his deck. Even if he plays it, I could go with Fortune's Veteran, but I have 5 damage and also he can use courage to buff his troops. I drop one of many because I do not have any other good option, and made a trap. Hydrobinatus is not that bad, and this gives me another Exodus, which is great because now we have 2 stealth. He drops the laser rifle. It's a pretty weak turn 5. He's planning for this late game with vehicles and stuff. Ooh, 7 mana arrowing is why we play Abandoned Supplies, because this can really mess up with opponents. He has 20 damage in because of 4 enemy withins, so if the game goes very long, we can simply burn him out. This is annoying, but not that much. I think I bash him with my face, honestly. Yes, I do. Now I heal too, because I do not like being that low, because the Dreadnought can deal a shit ton of damage, so now he draws 10 damage, destroy these troops. Here is the mortar carrier and the laser rifle. He has 7 cards in hand, so I can arrowing, and arrowing again in the next turn. Yeah, mortar carrier is annoying because even if with Outlaw Score or Exodus, he bashes for 3 anyway, and I'm very low. Now he has 1 health, because 2 health, because I can deal 9 damage, but he stuns me with this card and plays the Honor Guard. and also heals 1. Now I could go with Arrowing, dealing 5, or I could go with Otilon Square, stun his board, and deal 3. Now he has to do with this, and he cannot kill his troops for activating Courage. He heals 4. But anyway, now I can Arrowing and bash the Honor Guard with my face and deal another 9 to Guilliman itself. And this is it. So, this was the deck. I do think that it's pretty strong, and yeah, it's really funny. I did not play Alpha Legion until like next week, which when I made this Exodus deck, and I'm really enjoying a lot. About my win rate, I have in ranked 48 victories and 77 matches, so it's about 60% win rate, more or less. And this isn't even with an optimized deck because I lack the Asteroids belt, which are these ones. This. And I also lack the second Ghost Legionnaire. So this was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.